Now moving from the unhygienic area to the pharmaceutical industry, we have found some interesting applications there. We have had orders here for 3 years, and last year we had a really big major order, which served as an anchor order that got us through the not insignificant COVID-19 year. In large facilities, such facilities are built with everything in stainless steel, perfect production conditions, but foreign objects are repeatedly found. Production residues, manufacturing residues like shavings, and sometimes even films from coverings. And when you start cleaning and suddenly realize that various things are coming out of the filter fleece, the clients who place great importance on cleanliness have said that we need to clean as much as possible. And so, for this large manufacturer, we cleaned waterfall injection pipeline systems, purified water, AquaPure, filled with acetic acid, sodium hydroxide, lemon, up to the actual product lines. Here it was also about insulin, and with the other manufacturer, it was about blood plasma. And we were also subjected to the hygienic conditions there. Our air treatment meets these requirements. And in our workflow, we were the only external company able to pass the hygiene audits, allowing us to work in these production facilities even during COVID-19 times. It was extremely profitable for us and really helped us get through the COVID-19 period very well. For this reason, we see great potential in the highly regulated pharmaceutical and food sectors, both before assembly, in the area of application, then before commissioning, meaning pre-assembly of individual sections before they are put together, before commissioning or during commissioning. Those are the main operations. And then, of course, during revision periods, during planned shutdowns, individual project sections can logically be worked on. And that is now slowly starting to catch on because people have realized what the results are. And here we have an area that was, in fact, actually possible in both the pharmaceutical and chemical industries. Indeed. We have here the previously mentioned large project. Those were the 8 systems from the listed entire pipeline systems. We were in operation for what felt like an eternity on DN 8 millimeters to 100 millimeters, and due to the various components, everything was very demanding. In the top image, you can also see a zip station where by redirecting these 180-degree bends, the cleaning fluids such as lye, water, and acids are also rerouted. And we were accordingly on duty here from February to October. At times, we had up to 12 technicians working during the day and in the late shift. Everything was documented. We were on the move with 3 units. All filter fleece was specified and people have high hygiene standards. We had new supply hoses on a regular basis every day to ensure that no particles from other rinsing sections could possibly lead to contamination of the results in a new section. So we now have a large stockpile of hoses in our warehouse, but we can use them in other projects soon. Much emphasis was placed on documentation. A multi-level evaluation system was implemented. Our project manager was involved, and an engineer from the client was permanently on site. Additionally, the head of quality assurance regularly challenged us, but also provided us with a great deal of security, which we can now certainly use in other operations. Another area of a mobile unit, which is specifically our unique MCU 1001, we have set up for BSF. And here is a production process where there are about 200 product changes per year on 12 product lines. And here, cross-contamination had to be excluded. And I believe they tested us in 4 attempts. We were able to greatly reduce the water demand, and they required a facility. We had a major problem. How do we build a facility for the chemical company, a specification half, 5 centimeters thick? Yes, monkey-proof, the unmotivated night shift worker must not make a mistake. And I wouldn't have thought that so many various sources of potential error were possible there as well. So we then developed the system, integrated everything into the software, really automated it with all possible query systems. And we were able to make an extremely strong contribution here as well. The facility did cost money, but it saved much water that no longer had to be incinerated because it was contaminated. And the facility has practically paid for itself in half a year because the operator was able to achieve an extremely green footprint. Here are a few visual impressions.